suspect me? She's asked. Looking briefly at his watch, he replied, when? Oh crap, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, why is this so hard to write? Why can't I just come up with a simple explanation about how Mary murdered her husband? Oh, you know, it's because everything you put down is trite, boring, and stupid like you are. Oh, no. I am not going to get into that negative frame of mind. I know I can do this. I've done it a dozen times before, and it's always worked out great. Done it a dozen times before, and now it's all trite, boring, and stupid. Hey, what's to worry about? You've got 22 hours left until your deadline, and you've got 120 pages of that 400-page murder mystery written. So there's no problem here, is there? Oh, God, why is this so hard to write? Okay, calm down, relax, focus. You've been in this position before. Well, not exactly this position. Oh, God, why did I let that stinking publisher talk me into an impossible deadline? I should have known better. Jack did everything. I mean this face. He'd have taken care of me. He'd have told that publisher to take his stinking deadline and put it where the sun don't shine. Yeah, that's what Jack would have done. But he didn't, because he wasn't there. He wasn't taking care of me. And why not? Because I thought I could do it all on my own. I'm the important writer. I know all about these book things. What do I need an agent for? After all, I'm the important writer. Jack's just a parasite on my checking account, siphoning off his 10% and for what? For what? Saving me from making ridiculous promises to a stinking publisher for a 400-page murder mystery in 3 months. That's what it's for. Oh, enough with the pity pot BS. Now sit your butt down and crank out 80 pages by tomorrow and tell that stinking publisher to get another 200 pages when they're done. Right. So, when did you suspect me? She asked. Looking briefly at his watch, he replied, when I saw the video of you kissing Masterson at the governor's banquet. Me? Kissing Masterson? Do you really think there is something going on between Masterson and me? I know there is something going on between you two, and it wasn't the platonic friendship that you told your husband about. You and Masterson had been meeting for weeks before your husband's death. And I've got the meal receipts from a dozen restaurants to prove it, he said sneeringly. Sneering? What kind of word is that? So fix it later. She looked at him and laughed with that deep, sexy laugh that she had, and said, "You idiot, Masterson is gay. And he's my interior decorator. I was having the guest quarters redone because I was bored with them. You really ought to do your research better than that, Davis." And she laughed again. Oh, God. Oh, I can't stand this. Why am I writing this drivel? Why can't I just have some decent ideas about this stupid murder? Oh. You know why? It's because Jack is. He should have kept those business jerks away from me and let me just do my writing. So what if he wanted 10%? What's 10% when 100% of my sanity and my professional reputation are at stake with this stupid murder mystery? Oh. Okay. You've gotten yourself into this gay Masterson thing. Find a way out of it and prove that she killed her husband. He said, you only thought Masterson was gay because that's what he wanted you to believe. Did you know he had a wife and 3 kids up in Darien? Did you know that he had fathered another child out of wedlock with one of his assistants? No, my dear, Masterson was not gay. He was acting at being gay. What? Acting at being gay? Where did that come from? Oh. He was pretending to be gay so that he could win your confidence and eventually get you into bed. And when he succeeded, that is when your husband came home and caught the 2 of you. Oh, I'm going to kill myself if I write this. I can't stand the pressure, the deadlines, the headaches. Oh, why didn't I just let Jack handle all of this? Oh, what a fool I was, thinking I could do all of this and save myself 10%. A lousy, stinking 10%, and even for what? Oh, so my ego could be a little bigger. So I could puff my chest out some more and say, oh, one doesn't really need an agent. Look how brilliantly I did Lady After Midnight, and I didn't have an agent for that one. Okay, back to it. You've only got 21 and a half hours left. And caught the 2 of you, entwined in each other's arms, making mad, passionate love. A love that your husband couldn't give you because of his accident. And when your husband came at you in a rage, you hit him on the head with the metal sculpture that you kept on the nightstand. But even that didn't slow him down. So as he staggered back from the bed, you reached into the nightstand, pulled out the .38 that you kept there for protection, and put 3 slugs into him as he came back towards you. Very clever, she said, laughing again. But you've got it all wrong as usual. Since you'll never be able to prove it, I'll tell you what really happened. She continued, with a smile like the cat that ate the canary. Oh, God, another one of those stupid sayings. Oh, just leave it, fix it later. Ate the canary. Actually, I was in bed with my husband, and he and I were in the throes of passion when Masterson burst into our room screaming that if he couldn't have me, then no one could. My husband grabbed his gun from the nightstand, and he and Masterson struggled for it. Suddenly, the gun went off, and my husband fell down dead. So you see, it was self-defense all along. He said, So it was Masterson who killed your husband and not you. You're right. I can't prove it. But don't think for 1 minute that you're going to get away with murder. Ooh, all right. Just have to fix some of the stupid in the dialogue and it'll be good to go. Well, Jack, it's not perfect dialogue, but at least I get to keep my 10%. And after I beat this murder charge with a plea of self-defense, I get to keep your wife too. But maybe 400 pages won't be much to promise. Watch that, future.